Let me ask you this, because if I can remember, and I hope I'm not taking you down a rabbit hole,
Nah.
but I remember there was a little bit of controversy, something on Twitter about the N-word.
I listen, I've never typed the N-word.
Right.
I've never said the N-word in public.
Right.
Now, I'm in my car singing songs. Yeah, I probably sang it. I'm like,
Right.
I hate when white people are like, I've never said it. I go,
Please.
motherfucker, we've all said it.
Let me tell you something. When OJ got arrested the second time for stealing his own shit, knowing he beat the system and killed 2 white people, I went, this nigga.
Yeah.
Now, I'm saying it, and that's OJ. No white folks said it.
No, the controversy was, and here's what happened. It was just like, you talking about last year?
I don't remember when it was, but
I literally typed out, and this is what was going on. Damian Lillard hit that shot to beat Oklahoma City.
yes.
I'm at the Marriott by the San Francisco airport. I'm watching it I'm by myself watching it, but I got to talking to these 2 black dudes that were sitting next to me.
I thought you was going to say, I got to talk to these 2 niggas.
No. That's a rabbit hole I'm not going down.
Yeah, I got you.
So we're talking, we're watching the game. He hits the shot, and the black guy next to me went, "That hit that shit," right? And then the TV went to the coach, Dave
Right.
Stotts of Portland.
Yes. It's coming back to me now.
I literally looked at him. I said, man, the coach wanted to say that exact same thing, but he's not allowed. I said,
Right.
because the way he said it was perfect.
Right.
That hit that shit. It was perfect timing. I said, coach wants to say it, but he's not allowed. They started laughing. That's what I tweeted. I said, damn, Portland's coach wants to say this N-word. I typed out N-word, hit that shit. I said, but he's not allowed. And all of some
And
black Twitter.
That's what I mean when I say, if you said that on stage, that's acceptable.
Right.
On Twitter, that's not conveyed. That comes off different.
But Twitter and social media in general.
Because it's funny. In the context of comedy, that's funny.
I thought it was funny on Twitter.
I would have thought it was funny if you said it on stage.
Yeah. But I was like, so I can't even type N-word now?
No.
That's what killed me.
No.
You know who I've been cool with? My whole career was Jamil Hill.
Right.
And I was going to do her podcast, and she said no because of
that.
that tweet. I was like,
Did she ever
wow.
talk to you or give you an explanation to go, look, Gary,
No.
I like you. It's just.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, a podcast would have been perfect
Right.
to have the back and forth where I could have told this is what happened.
Right.
And listen, she was offended. I'm like, that wasn't my intent. But there's so much other shit going on in the world.
Right.
That's what I always think like this. Like, I could look at my track record. Really?
Right.
That's what I was thinking of. Jamil, we go way back. Like,
Right.
I did his and hers so many times on ESPN.
Right.
You know me, you know?
Yeah.
Like, when she wasn't coming to LA a lot, we were texting, like, go to In-N-Out. Where should I eat? Shit like
Right,
that.
right,
And we've
right.
been cool. That was the thing that's going to, like, cut Gary off, that
Right.
one tweet.
Right.
We're in such a social media age now, even when we watch the news, they'll make you think, like, we're about to have a race war and all this other shit. But if you just go by day-to-day life and talk to people and hang out, most people are still being just cool and cordial when you're around them in person.
Yeah, because you in person.
Right.
Behind closed doors, that's a different animal.
Exactly.
Right. Let me ask you, in terms of comedy context, you've never said the N-word on stage, right? Mm-mm. And you never would?
Nope.
No matter how funny the joke is, no matter...
There's been a couple. I've been like, oh, that would
won't do
kill.
it?
Here's the thing. If I ever said the N-word on stage, and let's say that I'm in a theater, there's 5,000 people, 4,999 could laugh.
Right.
And one person that don't like it gets on social media, and then you would think the whole crowd didn't like it, and there's a firestorm.
Now, you know what's funny about that? My opener, Andy Steinberg, who's also my podcast partner, he has one joke where he says the N-word, and he says it. Now, off stage, even on the podcast when we're going back and forth on comedic shit, there are times when I go, based on the conversation, based on the joke, you should say it, because it's fucking hilarious, and it fits within the context. But he's so uncomfortable doing it, he just won't do it. Mm-hmm. Now, yes, on stage he's done it, and there's been instances here and there where, yeah, some black people have been so upset and irate, I had to calm them down. But, dude, I'm such a stickler, and again, bringing up one of the greatest, Patrice O'Neal, one of the things I loved about Patrice, that I don't give a fuck attitude. This is what we do. This is how we eat. This is what this is. And the minute you walk into that club and you sit down, if you can't handle it, first of all, you should know who you're seeing. And if you don't and you got tricked that way, well, then that's on you, you dumb motherfucker. But if you know what this is, then how can you be mad at it? And if you are, you can leave.
Right.
I just think, and look, and we did Jay Moore's podcast when Andy and I, and he addressed it and put it into perspective to make Andy see it. Now that ain't gonna change how comfortable you are, but I think in the context of comedy, anything should be able to fly if it's funny.
Listen, I don't get offended by nothing.
Right.
Nothing offends me. Right. Nothing. You could talk about my kids, my wife. I know that's not the proper thing to say. You ain't gonna talk about my wife. I go, look, we're good. We're solid.
Yeah.
But I agree with you on stage. And the audience just doesn't know any better. What kills me is when comedians get offended. When you say something like, that was too far, I go, there's nothing too far.
If you're a comic and you get offended, you are a fucking, you cunt.
Yeah.
You have no business doing this. And I wanted to call you another word, but Gary's teaching me.
No, yeah. I'm trying to help you, man.
Yeah.
I want to see you in more shit in front of the screen.
I do too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see you.